Very good. You have to write clean and clear.
He's like sloppy.
Now come on, we can walk around here and I can show you a little more. Look how close these airplanes are put together. Look at where.
It's 1, 2.
When we put them in,
Mom,
this
it's
is just how
1, 2,
close.
oh.
We
120.
can't allow them to hit. And we have to push that airplane in. And you know your little cart with the trailer? You have to learn how to back it up. That's how you push the airplanes in. Yes, they are. Now you can come around here and you can see the parts. You can see all the parts. Here's the cylinders. These are the batteries. And look how big these are. The cylinders for the engine. There's 6 of them. This is 3 on each side. This weight on the case just allowed it to move just enough down there to let the little split. You saw the bearing halves that have that notch. And it just moved just enough to cover the oil hole. They lost it more than once. So they have a write-up in there to make sure you torque it. And they didn't torque it. I told them about it. What you do is when you take the bolts out, it has bushings. Because the threads hit bottom before you hold the case on the 4 bolts.
Okay.
So I throw a bushing in there, you capture it, tighten it up, and then go to the next. So when I take it apart, it's tight.
Yeah.
Get off that,
It's not
Riley.
worth the risk.
Get off.
Yeah.
Hands down. Stop.
That's what I was going to tell you.
What are these things, Grandpa, right here?
These are oxygen bubbles. Now, look at the cylinders.
Don't.
You still got the hone marks in there. There's nothing
Go by Grandma.
drastic in there. If they were 12. You look at the pistons. Now, if you remember the light trick. There's still chrome on everything. This is chrome up here. You look at the ends. As you rotate the light, it drops off smoothly. The pins aren't even stuck.
Riley. Riley. Get out.
Daddy's
Look how
very
clean.
oily.
No carbon.
Back up so you don't get any oil on you.
They got a little scrape here, but that's normal. That's usually because it's laying down. That's what you're getting during startup. It's laying down and it scrapes.
And we're gonna
Oh, here comes your helper.
Yep.
On the floor too.
But if you look at the condition, that, that's good and build up. That one is pretty clean. So, but it'll work.
So where is your toolbox, Grandpa? Do you have a toolbox?
What I do. Well, here you can see this is the break room.
Oh, this is where Grandpa takes a nap.
No, I take a nap in the truck. Not in the room. I take a nap. Of course, people, this is the one.
probably the lunch and snack.
But it fills up, and that's where we didn't really
And the lights are blue.
got going.
And it's
No,
for
that's one reason why I turned it on.
Oh.
Okay, kids?
Who gets to have one?
You want one? Chocolate, that is.
Hey, you can choose one. Tell me which one you want, little
Mama,
Joe.
can I have
Well, I'll take
Yes,
one,
you
but I'll
may.
take
Travis, if you got to ask Travis.
I did.
You didn't ask me.
I'll flip
I'm the mother.
That
Remember?
one has the wrapper on.
Yes, you may.
Does it?
As sad as it is, they're exactly like I was.
Mama, can I have
I
one?
have Brian.
Mama, can I have one? Can I have one?
I do exactly what I
Mommy,
do.
can I have
Instigators.
one? Can I have
Yes, you may. The ones who start the bad birds first. Everything I did.
Oh, it's a cookie inside.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, you got cookie in there.
one? Randall soap.
Oh.
I mean,
Is yours a cookie inside too? Look at that. That's
that
like a dog
word.
bone.
So, I think it's fine.
Mommy, another one?
Well, same
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Nice.
On that one.
Just look at the video.
I wonder how Grandpa knew about this.
Okay, put the lid on it. Everybody gets one.
Including
Hang on, let's get you a napkin.
There's paper
I've had
towels.
one.
Paper towels right there on the table.
Have one, Nana?
No cookies. You had no.
Is there any cookie in that one?
Yeah, what that from? That was a lucky snack.
Dessert.
Dessert, yes.
Let me go turn the light off.
Okay, lower this way, Savannah. Hang on. Right through here. There's a trash can.
Chocolate.
There's this.
I come here, I want to show you kids something over here.
Watch those wicks. See it, Savannah?
I don't need it
Right here?
I don't need it
Come right here,
Go by Grandpa.
come right down here. Those are the antennas.
I
Can you
saw.
see?
Oh, see, Savannah, come here. Bend down. See the
That's
antennas right there?
what I give you the
Things that look like wires.
We have three here, where's the fourth?
Behind you.
I don't need it, but no.
Okay, come stand here so I can point to them.
Riley, you really shouldn't have
Yeah.
food out here either.
Look at how sharp this is. You can't see it this way, but you can see it this way. And
see
you
it
see,
right
it's
from
right at
this
your eye
way.
level. You see? And when we get on the creepers like you get under the car, that's right at our eye level. And it could happen to me too. I could get poked. I have to be very, very careful.
I can see it.
But not if you're running fast.
When I get something in my eye, that's when I think something.
But this is going to do more than something in your eye. It's going to go right through your head. If you're running around here, sliding on the floor, you know how you run around in the floor in a house, right? These are the worst. All the airplanes have it. Not everyone, but many have it. That's the reason you can't run.
So it's safety first,
Now come
right?
over here and look at them from this side. You can see them this way, but it's still not that easy because they're small and they're thin. That's right, they will kill you. They'll make you blind for sure. You'll never see again.
You
Riley,
should be doing that, Riley.
hey, excuse me.
Only to let you see it's okay for that one time, but you don't do it no more.
You don't
Just so
just
you can
touch
see.
without asking.
Okay? You got all four here. Okay,
Good.
that's the most important thing. There's other places. I bang my head on things like this, like that, because I'm into here, and this will hurt me, but it's not going to kill me. This one will. This one's just going to be embarrassment.
You always hit your head on that?
Maybe this, maybe that. There's a lot of places. Sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's over there. Because
Actually, that place could hurt. really bad.
not as bad as that.
Do those help it fly?
That's where the communication comes from when we talk on the radio. When Michelle was holding the radio and you were listening to me, I was talking through those.
Like the antennas on the walkie-talkie.
That's
Oh,
correct.
that's a walkie-talkie right there, right? Mom, it's 5. Oh,
No,
Try it
the
again.
walkie-talkies are in the airplane and the headsets.
2 o'clock.
And when you have the microphone near you, and remember when I say
But we're
make
having
it touch
airplane
with you
lessons.
so I
Pay
can hear
attention to
you,
Grandpa.
that's what it talks come from. Okay? So, very, very important
Back away a
that you
little
don't
bit.
get
No,
hurt.
back
Don't
away a
touch them
little, Joe.
anymore.
Is that my Mooney?
No, this is called a Columbia. It's much more expensive. This is $750,000, $750,000 for this airplane.
That's a lot of pennies.
That's a
Savannah.
lot of pennies.
How about a lot of dimes?
A lot of dimes too.
A lot more dimes than pennies. No, but
Riley,
almost like that. That was
don't
me kicking.
touch.
But now, as you see, these static wicks, they're right at your sight. See where your eyes are? Not quite to you yet, but look at your eyes. Straight in the eye. These will break, but they will knock your eye out. Not you. So 2 years it'll be for you. In 2 years you'll be here. So that's why I show you now. Don't go under them because you can stand up and break them. This one ain't so bad. This one is very bad. But you don't want to break that one either. You don't want to break anything. That's a static wick.
What is that?
That's a pile of sand.
Play in
Okay,
the
now I tell you,
sandbox
all
when
right.
you're here.
Now, what we do is, this is a heater here. And when we need to bend plastic hose, we heat up the sand and we put the hose in the sand and it heats up the hose. It makes it soft so we can bend it. The plastic tubing that you get in the sand, regular sand,
Yeah.
get it good and hot, it softens it and goes right around the tube because it goes all around the sides. Works better than a torch because it won't overheat it. And the whole thing gets hot and gets soft and you twist it. Now when we do the TKS stuff, we gotta bend the lines around tight turns, so we heat it up and bend it and we work it. Well, it is real sand from the beach, except it's plain sand.